So yeah, we're going to start, so I'll just say it for the video purposes. So we're gentle, breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth as if you're blowing out a candle, okay? So I'll put everybody on mute. And try and just relax the body and the mind. So in through the nose and then out through your mouth. So not everything blows out, so have a little bit left in. If any of you've been swimmers, and don't force the lungs to empty. Close your eyes if you like. It's also good if any you get stressed or you feel like anxiety. Good. And relax there. So blow before you go is with that wee stand. So I feel it is, as I say, is a little bit more strength. So for example, like breathing out with exertion and then breathe in as you're doing it. So for example, so breathing in with your arms and then kind of breathe out as you go down. So that's kind of blow as you go. So we'll go a wee bit more on that for next week on strength with how you're moving. But yeah, just thinking on that power splits for today. So we'll get, has anyone got any questions or anything like that at all? And we'll just, no.
Is that what we should be doing today?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Right. So activity. So seated or standing. 3 options. So it's 30 seconds working time and a 30 seconds recovery. So you'll find that you do not need as much recovery in there as what you will do for cardio. Right, so the first one, we're going to get a bit warmed up. So I'll show your options. I'll be kind of moving up and down quite quickly, but I want you to kind of just slow and controlled in between at your recovery and take your rest when you get there. So try and copy me in that sense. Do as I say, not as I do, as you say. So standing or seated march for 20 seconds. And again, this is just relatively slow and controlled. So we're going to get going in 10 seconds. So we'll go 20 seconds, working, 10 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. So it's that march here. Or again, this is seated. So seated or standing, and just go with your own pace. And rest there, 10 seconds recovery. So then we've got the air punches. Next, wait for it, or seated here. Okay, off we go. Twenty seconds. That's it. Rotate in and front. Breathe out. That's 5 seconds. And rest there. 10 seconds. So so a new one in here that I haven't done before. So just kind of see, so we've got jacks here. So you've got upper and lower. And then upper and lower here. Okay, off we go. Sit lead with the elbows, head and chest up. Just up to elbow, up to shoulder height. And relax there. Okay, feeling a little bit more warmer as we're doing that. Yeah, feeling okay? Yep. Okay, so do them again, seated or standing. So we're going in 10 seconds. That's it. Focus on your breathing. 3, 2, 1. So seated or standing. March. Go at your own pace. And 10 seconds rest. Air punches next. Wait for it. Every time you get that recovery, take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Okay, someone's at my door. Right, okay, we'll go again. Sorry. Breathe in. Keep going.
Halfway through this in your face.
Thanks.
That's the one that you get a card yesterday.
Yeah, alright, cool, that's great.
I know, okay, you don't need to bother.
Right, okay, thanks.
I've been billed up 2 days in a row now in case
Right,
something
okay.
annoying.
I'll try to look at that's great. Is that everything?
That's right, you just have that card up and you can go.
Okay, thanks. Break my letter, so my letterbox. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So seated or standing jacks. Seated or standing jacks. Last few seconds and relax there. Okay. So we're going to move on to the main activity. It's a little bit more working time. So we're going to start off with the upper body, then we're moving on to lower, upper and then lower. So you just get that extra recovery in there. So take a drink if you need to. So a little bit more activity, more time. So we're starting off with the ones that we did last week. So shoulder shrug. So think about that a little bit more range of movement. So bringing that back up towards your ears and then rotate forward and round. So we're going to do 15 seconds this way. So thinking it being as big as you can, so come from range, and then halfway we're going to move on here. So this can be done seated as we're working more of the upper body. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So bringing it up, nice and controlled. Feel that range of movement. Breathing in through the nose, breathe out through your mouth. And back the way. In, exhale, and rest there. Okay, so now we're going to move on to seated or standing calf raise. So I'll just bring this down here so you can see. So this is the seated option. So you're lifting up the heels, so on your toes, and then control it down. So feeling it lengthen up through the calves, and then control it down. The more advanced option, you can support it and then control it down. But if you feel it's more the muscles working, I would take a seat rather than a stretch. Okay. Option again, you can do a little bit of a march as well. So ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. So lift the heel up, feel it length through the calves, and then push your heels down onto the floor. That's it. So nice and take your time. So again, if you feel the muscles working a bit too much, take a seat. So and our last 5 more seconds. And rest there. 30 seconds recovery. And then just looking into the next exercise. So this is with our torso rotation. And rotate. So we've got either here, what we did before, so it's the seated option, or it's kind of like a reach over across. So feel that through your torsos and the back of your shoulders and extend. Again, this can be done seated. Okay, off we go. So this one here, so that reach across, feeling it in the back of your shoulders, feel it in the torso, and extend, reach. So like cardio would be a lot quicker, but because it's more of a stretch, you're just slowing it down a little bit. So last few seconds, looking over that hand and right there. So this one's going to be, so the seated option, I'll show you seated leg swings. You've got to lift up and squeeze. So really push your back against the chair. So lift up and squeeze here. So you've got this option. Or if you advanced option, there's a little bit of a leg swing, okay? So feel like mobilization through the legs and holding on for support. Advanced is no support, but I think it's quite good to stay in the middle ground. Okay, off we go. So lift up and squeeze so you feel it in the back of your legs, and then control that back down. If you're doing single legs, we'll try 15 seconds on one side and then 15 seconds on the other. So that's us halfway. Ten more seconds. And rest there. 30 seconds recovery. So now we're going to open and close that chest. So back to the upper. So open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, then chin to chest, and you're going to round your back here. So this breathing in as you open up the chest, and then exhale here. Again, this can be done standing. See me properly. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. So really open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, then round the back, chin to chest, pull away your shoulder blades, and repeat. It's like open up the chest, and then you give yourself a big hug, pull away your shoulder blades. Last few seconds. And rest there. Okay, so next time we're going to lift either seated, you're going to open up your hips here, so pulling that out to the side and then coming here, or standing option. So lift the knee out and round and reset. It's the same kind of seated or standing. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Slide on more. Control it down. So lift the knee up, out, and control it down. Reset. Helps open up your hips a little bit, gets the adductors, that's your inner thighs and your glutes. 10 seconds. Seat option, make sure the chest is elevated. And rest there. Okay, so that's us completed all 6 exercises. So now I'm going to leave it up to the room for the second round. If you'd like to do 45 seconds working time and then a 30 seconds recovery, or stick with what we've been doing, that's 30 working and 30 recovery. So 1 is 45 and 30, 2 is 30 and 30. Two is 30 and 30, yep. 1 is 45. Oh. 2 is 30. 1, 2. I think we've got four ones, right, so that's 45 and 30. So what to do is, if you feel like you need to stop, then please stop, so find your middle ground and then take a rest, or if you're doing standing options, then take a seat, okay? So this is when you need to think, right, what I need to stop and slow down and stick between that 3 to 7, alright? So take a drink and then we'll know what's involved now, and we'll go again. So starting off with the shoulder shrugs, or if you want to advance that, you've got the arm circles here. So 45 seconds, so this time 22. So we'll go in 10 seconds, seated or standing. Oh, I'm dark again, haven't I? 3, 2, and 1. So big shoulder roll. So bring it right up towards your ear, pull it all the way back, bringing it forward. Halfway, come back. The advanced options. Last 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds recovery. So next is your calf raises. So lifting up and then controlling it down. We'll be going in 10 seconds. So seated or standing. Okay, off we go. And control it down. Lift the heels up. Push that chest up. Always don't fold forward. Push the chest up while you're working your calves. Struggling with breathing, you can place your hand on your chest or your tummy just to feel the movement. 15 seconds. And 30 seconds recovery. So then we're going to go back to the torso here, so seated or standing, or that over, and then reset and reach. So in 30 seconds time, so you put that over advanced option here. In 3, 2, 1. And then reset. Feel it. Don't be too quick to bring it back. So really extend and lengthen and then control it back. So extend, looking over towards that hand, recenter in the same. Over halfway. Keep that head and chest up, trying to look at the floor. 10 more seconds. And rest there. 30 seconds recovery. Back to the legs. So pull it in, squeeze in nice and tight, and then control it down. So if you feel like your back at all, really support your pushing your core right against, and then swing it here. I'll tell you halfway, and we'll do leg swings. So we're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. The leg swings here. The grace in that option is you can alternate sides. So 15 seconds in. So we're going to change the other side in 3, 2, and 1. So you might feel the heart rate going up a little bit, just slow it down a bit, the pace. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. 30 seconds recovery. Standing open or seated, open and closing of the chest. So we've got this one here, around the spine. Again, it's going to be done seated. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, squeeze, and then round your back, chin to chest. Nice and controlled. Exhale through your mouth. Halfway. A little bend in the elbows each time. Don't straighten them out. Last few seconds. And relax there. Okay, last on the legs. So you've got the leg out and round. Again, comfortable movements here. You feel you can do it a little bit bigger, then that's absolutely fine. Or you've got your standing option here. So we're going in 10 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, so let's jump out and round. It's more mobility and stability, so hold on to something. I'm just going to bring that foot back to centre. So another 15 more seconds. If you're coming back, just going to hold on to the sides. And last, and rest there. Okay, so that's just done 2 rounds. So we're going to just focus a little bit more on cool down or static stretches. a bit more or progressive stretches. If I went dark again. It's like a magic trick. I'm just coming in and out of the room. Okay, so nice deep breathing again. So this time we're going to use more static. So we're going to focus on upper first, and then we're going to move on to legs. So we're going to bring this across, so shoulders above or below. Inhale as you exhale, you're squeezing that in. Every time you exhale, you're squeezing a bit more. So we're going to aim a little bit longer. Inhale, exhale. Look over your shoulder again to advance. One more. And then slowly come out and release. Then switch the other side, so bring it right across. Squeeze it in. Inhale, exhale. Looking over that shoulder again to advance.
Motion detected at the front door.
I'm going to turn off Alexa. Other side. So back to the same side, original side. We're going to do it again. Inhale, exhale. You find the second time you come in, you can increase your range of movement just that little bit more. That's it. Slowly coming out, and then switch to the other side. And then look over that shoulder. Everyone hear me okay? You thumbs up? Cool. And reset. Okay, triceps. So you're going to straighten out the hand up and top. Bend at the elbow, so hand behind. Then exhale, either apply pressure at the front here, or if you can, pull it down at the top. So really push up your chest for this one. And then use the support of the chair if you've got it to lean back. So it's good to have more of an upright chair, a dining room chair. Every time you exhale, and a little bit more pressure, keep the chin off the chest. I thought Shaz was I think there's two of you, I thought you were just keep going with the shoulder there stretch. Okay, so take your time, so straighten out the arm, bend to the elbow, apply pressure. Again, either hold it front here. Don't put pressure on your head, so make sure that you don't put pressure on your head or your neck. Do it, okay, back on the other side. So don't worry if you're struggling to go behind, even just here's fine, and then a little bit of pressure. Or here, like this. That's a bit easier. The other side, so we've got here. Okay, so loosen the hands off a little bit. So this time we're going to just looking over that back shoulder, a little bit of a rotation. So holding either onto the side there and look behind. Every time you exhale, you're trying to look a little bit further behind over that back shoulder. and then recenter. Switch sides. Inhale, exhale, looking over the back shoulder a wee bit more. Every time you exhale, look a wee bit further over. Squeeze in the core. Okay, back over to the other side. Again, so doing that second round. Pull the back shoulder down rather than shrugging up. Okay, other side, pull the back shoulders down and back. Push up the chest slightly. And bring a hand behind. Okay, so now we'll focus a little bit on the legs. So we're going to put one foot in front, one foot in front, and then hinging forward. Every time you exhale. So if you feel that you're getting squashed or anything, you can just pop your foot out to the side. So every time you exhale, fold forward. And then recenter, so switching sides. So then we're just cooling down just now. We'll focus on our legs. So if you haven't warmed up, just don't push in to the stretch. Exhale into stretch. And then recenter, switch the legs back to the first side. Time you exhale, fold forward, feel it stretch in the back of your legs. So you can have your heel, your toe down or your toe up. If you're not feeling it in the back of your legs, I'd recommend lifting that toe up. So digging that heel in. And then slowly coming up. Again, other side. Take your time coming into stretch, don't force it. Again, if you want to reach a little bit further down. Exhale into the stretch. Slowly coming back up. So we're going to get to the front of the thighs a little bit more. So I come just a little bit to the side, so like one foot is more hanging off than the other. And you're just going to pull, holding on to the sides, and you're just going to push that back toe behind the chair. Or alternatively, if you can reach here, either your leggings, so the weight is on the supporting side, so that you can lift that up here. So you can either push it back and feel the stretch here, or again, lift up the leggings, or advanced option, you've got here. Again, this can be done standing. I always find it's good because it takes the weight off the supporting side. Inhale, exhale. If you're doing this option, just push that foot a little bit further behind. Take your time coming back in. And then switching over to the other side. So pushing that back heel down. that toe, sorry, back toe down here, or if you're holding on here, or again here. So it's not easy to get in because you need that rotation through the core. So that's why it's good just to push that back toe down, lean a little forward. Okay, slowly come back over to the other side. Again here, or here. Nice deep breathe in. Slowly release. Switch over to the other side. Put behind. Here. Okay, last couple. So just kind of open up the hips. So we've got this one here. So either pushing the toes together and push the knees out wide. So it gets in the inner thighs and the glutes here. Or we've got this option here. Is popping your foot here or here and pushing out wide. So you've got two options there. So you've got here, or getting your feet together, or you start off down here, and if you can reach, then squeeze up, pull it in. I'm just seeing heads, so I'm hoping we're doing okay. Every time you exhale, apply a little bit of pressure, tiny bit of pressure, nothing where as you exhale. And then slowly coming out. If you're doing this one here, try and maybe push a wee bit more in. If you're doing single leg options, pulling it in here. So you straighten your leg up first. If you're near something like a chair close by, okay, so we're going to just the last one's full body stretch. So sitting on your chair, so hands extended above your head. If you can, clasp them together and palm your hands facing up the way. Nice and long and tall. Again, this can be done standing if you want to get a more full body. And then round the shoulders back. Do it one more time, so extend. And then roll the shoulders back. And that's you, all done.